What's up, everyone? This is Paolo.
This is Akshay.
And we're back with another video for Therapist Threads. This time, I know we mentioned this. I like it, man. Keep doing it. This time, we had mentioned in our intro video that, we wanted to also have a video about the specific kind of things that you'll see on here. So we wanted to talk a little bit more about that and kind of giving away the question for the end of the video, but like the kind of videos that you all might want to see. So we have a list. I put my glasses.
We've been brainstorming.
Yeah, I put my glasses on for this brainstorm, man. So I know that Akshay in the last video mentioned interviews. So you might think like, oh, well, what kind of interviews are these going to be? So there are a lot of different ideas we have about this. Some of you might work with in a particular theory, like a particular kind of psychological theory, whether that be cognitive behavioral or psychodynamic work or narrative therapy, family systems. There's all kinds of different stuff. Don't worry about that right now. Essentially, what we're going to be doing is bringing in people and having them, like, one thing I like to have them talk about their the theories they use, but also how they integrate that with their personal style. Because I don't know, there's not necessarily that much room for that. Do you want to add to that?
I also like to see like why people chose this profession.
Yes.
Yes. It's always interesting to see how people's paths landed them to a particular area, because usually their personal style is linked to their motivation for coming into the field.
Yeah. And just we want to have discussions on different topics. I know. What are some of the discussion topics we've already had in mind? Like the things that we want to talk about, like using video games in therapy and stuff like that. Yeah, like what are some of the other
that stuff? Yeah. Like we had like an idea for even bringing out like dissertation station.
Dissertation station, sensation.
Having other students come in and talk about their topics of interest. Some of them may be video games, using video games in therapy. Paul and I are huge video game fans. So anytime someone talks about video games, I am up in arms for it. So whatever, I think there's some really good topics about like sexism in the field. Even in the society, which is really, really interesting.
Huge issue right now, man.
Yeah, it's a really big issue.
I mean, it's been a huge issue.
It has been. So a lot of really, really cool dissertations that are coming around, even research that's been published. So having a space to talk about that with other students and other professionals can be really eye-opening.
Yeah. I mean, it's also been great, like even in some of our classes, like hearing about everyone's dissertations, like man, like I want to learn more about that.
Oh yeah.
And a lot of us, I'm writing my dissertation right now. Akshay is writing as well. So we'll talk about a little bit about that later. But just talking about like the research and stuff like that, because I think it can be really fun. I think depending on the program you're in. I know our program is a little more clinically focused. Sometimes dissertation is just like we get it done, whatever. But it can be a lot of fun. It can be really interesting. So we wanted to leave space for that.
You want to talk about some of the fun stuff we're going to be doing?
Yeah.
We got the list.
We got the list right now. So a couple of things that are fun, but also practical. So like, you'll see this on I'll see this on like YouTube channels for like people that review like sneakers and stuff. They'll be like, what's in my bag? Like what's in my gym bag, right?
Backpack, yeah!
So we were thinking like, what's in my therapy bag? Or like for those of y'all that do assessment, like what's in my assessment bag? You know what I mean? And understanding that like, for different people, that might look different, depending on the kind of clients you're seeing, kind of population, and then also like with assessment, like the different people you're assessing, like that's another thing too. Do you want to talk about some of these commercials, man?
We're gonna do a bunch of commercials.
Hi, it's Fitz with live chop.
About like best clipboards.
Best
pens.
clipboards.
I don't know about you, but I run across like 1,000 blue pens every year. I keep breaking them, so I'm trying to find a good blue pen to use.
I know.
So kind of clipboards, blue pens. We're gonna do therapy fashion. Like,
Therapy fashion.
What do you
what
wear?
to wear? You know what I mean? Because that's important.
I learned I couldn't wear jeans.
Say what?
Last year
we learned we
can't do that.
Yeah, and also the other thing too, So therapy bloopers. So like, I'll be the first one to admit it. I am definitely not the perfect therapist. I messed up today. I was doing clinical work today and I messed up. You know what I mean? And you know, these aren't. We're not saying these as like, oh, like we're gonna beat ourselves up about it. But and you know, it's good to acknowledge them. But they're also just hilarious. Sometimes like they're just really funny things that happen that you messed up in therapy and you're like, you know what I'm saying? You're just like, what happened, man? You're just like, and you can't say that during therapy, but like, you know, you have those. We've all had those moments, so we wanted to like post some of those.
The guy's good.
Funny ones.
Yeah. No,
Actually, never. Actually, never makes mistakes.
Never heard of that before in my life.
No, he doesn't have that problem. And the last thing too, like you hear this a lot. Do you want to talk about this?
Which one? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Taking care of yourself. I think we talk about that a lot with clients, with people in
And
general.
people preach it, like you know.
Yeah,
really-
preach it. Take care of yourself. Self-care. I personally don't like using the word self-care.
I don't really either. Because it sounds super like, well, do this. It's like it's you know it's like prescribed.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
like
It's not
prescribing
really
a time for you to take care of yourself. We'll talk about like ways to do that without like setting aside time to. It's my self-care time. I'm gonna do it, and I'm gonna go back to the other stuff that I'm gonna be doing.
Do you have anything else for that? Or is that it?
That's it for that.
Yeah, so you know, like we said before, as we started at the beginning of the video, if you have any other comments or any other videos you'd like to see, that's our question. Like, if you have any, what are the videos that y'all want to see?
So, yeah, to give a global overview, we're gonna have interviews, dissertation, station,
Some
videos, funny videos about like commercials, fashion, bloopers, slip-ups, whatever it may be. We might use this in like reenactments or like
we may reenact.
reenact, like just like a funny TV show type of thing. And then lastly, we have self-care videos.
Self-care, just fun videos.
Fun
Essentially.
videos, yeah, pretty much. Paulo and I are kind of doing this for our
For our own, you know,
creative
we have
passions.
this.
Yeah.
Also, another thing too, we also want to contribute. So if you're also doing interested in doing stuff like this and want to come on the show, please contact us as well. You can send us a message or just even write in the comment
There's
section.
a $250 fee, but
He's just playing.
there's a fee. Check only.
Check on.
Yeah, check.
Okay. I want to shout out some of the other good YouTubers. Shout out to Katie Morton. She does some awesome stuff. About like she just talks about all kinds of different things, like different kinds of therapy, like really good stuff for clients too, like what to expect in the first session. Like so, really shout out to her. If you're watching this, you know, come on our show. Maybe I don't know, but yeah, that's it.
That's pretty much it. That's it for our second video. Question for today is, what would you like to see on this channel? Comments below, wherever.
So yeah,
And we'll
peace.
catch you in the next one.